Right, hello, this is Andreas, and we're playing Train Fever. Right, I had some problems, as you know, in the game, and I could not work out how to get the cargo going. Now apparently, it does not depend, I've done a bit of reading, it does not depend on supply and then demand, it depends on demand and then supply. That is a new concept. It was changed in this game, so the way I was playing it, I was like the old way it was being used to play it, like your Railroad Tycoon games and stuff. There's a certain amount of oil is produced, and if you put a platform nearby, it would pile up on the platform, and then you would take it to somewhere. It doesn't work like that in this game. So I followed this tutorial, and it said find an oil. Let's do one with oil, for instance, and it said find an oil place supply and put a platform down, which I did, and it didn't have these barrels and this container on it. And then they said you know, connects the two together, which I could have left them going through the city, but it was going to be a bit of a challenge, so I thought I'd spend a couple $100,000, maybe £500,000 on this bit of road here, because the road went up. It was a bit awkward just here. You know, I think it would be better if the road would just follow the contour of the land. I mean, regardless of the fact that it's going to slow wagons down, but still, you know. Anyhow, so I did this with wagons only. You're supposed to do it with trains, but he did say it works with trains. And then I placed another wagon, another cargo depot here near the oil refinery, and obviously they're connected up. And then you've got to define a route between. This was already here in the previous video, as you've seen, if you watched the previous video, in the commercial area, which is the blue zone, industrial. Sorry, not the commercial area, the industrial area in the blue zone. So those are the people that will use the products and turn them into like plastics and things like that. So, but the goods are made at the refinery. So I'll start the game running again in a little while, and I will show you what's going on. I've only just come back into it and seen this because I set it running while I went to make myself a coffee. I then placed obviously the road in, and then I, last of all, rather than wait for a wagon coming all the way from miles away, waiting for all my wagons come all the way over there, I don't know where they come from there, no, even further afield, they maybe come up from up there, because this town isn't connected road-wise, I don't think, to the other town. Anyhow, so I just decided I would put this other thing. It's only about 14,000. So then I was able to start off some vehicles from there, and I put some vehicles on. So what I did is I went to oil wagons. So we decided on oil, and I'll buy another, I don't know, I suppose one, just to show you. Oh, not enough money. I'm always running out of money, so nothing new there. There's another 300 grand to be borrowed. If I'd have known this right from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have been running out of money right now there. So that's there, and then we put it on the oil route, which is going to be, I think it is, not the grey line. Oh, Bradford Oil to Refinery, there it is. So let's just get the game going. And we'll come out of there. Oh, I've got coal on for some reason. Let's go to depot. How did that happen? Oil. Buy an oil wagon. Okay. And then put the oil wagon on oil to refinery. Here he comes. So this guy is oil. And then I also set another wagon. I'll leave the there's more oil wagons on. I did 4 for the oil. And now you'll see that he will pick up oil. He's got 0 of 4 on, but when he pops in there, obviously when it gets too many barrels it turns into a big oil container. Then he will go down here and he will keep doing that route over and over again. And now I'm creating a demand, so you'll glimpse the other 4 lorries. I didn't do up that road yet because I haven't got the money. I just created a new road, and then from here you'll see that there is refinery goods. So the oil's coming to the refinery, and the refinery is changing the oil into product or goods which are there. And then the other wagons, of course, are these you follow this road. I joined in a little bit of new road there, of course, to come back up to there. Look at this guy. He's only got 1 off. This guy had 4 on. I know that. It's the one before him. And he'll drop his 1 off. Which is immediately being taken. Nothing waiting. Immediately being taken by the surrounding community. For them to make things. I don't know if there's a consist change there as well. But there's jobs in that area. Now we know what's happening here. Goods. I don't suppose he's going to manage to get any goods at all. Move the sidings to Ruffle Branch. Sidings to Branch. I don't know why he's taking it up there. There's a little bit of a commercial area there, isn't there? Maybe in that case though we should put some more wagons on to bring goods to here as well, because that's not cutting it, I don't think. We'll watch, we'll keep an eye on those two, pop them up there. He's got nothing on, and neither he's got nothing on as well, so instead of Bradford sidings, let's remove that one. So we're going to Lower Bradford now. Then let's just turn them both round, because they've got nothing on board. They're both going to Lower Bradford. And to balance that out, we've now got too many wagons going to there. We've got 6 wagons going to there now to collect goods, and we've only got 5 oil wagons. So we have to go and find ourselves another oil wagon, and I think there is one. Doesn't matter, I'll go and put a couple more on. I'm back under 100k again. We need to buy. Not enough money already. So this oil can go four ways. And this guy can take 4 of them. Now, I expected the other wagons to be on the way back up. Yeah, I don't know. He's only got 3. He's got 4 on, so they must have run out. The 4 oil there. I expected them to be a bit more spaced out than this by now. This is a goods wagon. It's only got 2 goods on board though. No goods on board. For oil. I don't know why we can't have a little truck driving into there and back. So he's coming in to pick up 4 and there's only 4. He hasn't picked up any goods. What's that about? Zero. This is number 15. So he's picked up 4. He's not been able to pick up. He has. Let's turn him around again. And he hasn't. So what's wrong with them? Is the goods wagging? Goods waiting. It says load if available. This one is full load if any, then it's full load all. There he goes. And he still hasn't picked up anything. And neither is this guy. Alright, well, I think we best first off turn them both round again. Maybe redo this. Let's stop. No, let's go with him. Let's stop. Start and start. Still hasn't done it. Just holding up the line now. Shoot, they're not going to drink over. I don't know what to do with them really. What's going on here? They made 22k. $15k. $23k, so they are making money finally. $22k. Here we go. Right, so I won't watch him anymore. I won't watch him anymore. Or him. Or him. Just these two got to sort out. Still got nothing goods. Bavarian car and your vehicle is available. What is it? Game save. Well, I suppose if I can't win with them two, I'll have to change it onto the Bideford sidings. Maybe there's no demand. Maybe that doesn't, you know, reach this catchment area. Okie dokie. There's nothing there from this end. It looks out. There's one. I mean, he could have taken one. So maybe then he's just losing money. On the brown route, let's change him over. Just watch whether he gets anything. Let's turn this one around. He's got nothing on board. There is something he could pick up, there are some there. Just turn him round again. And we'll change him onto the refined the goods. We'll do the same with this one. So these are the guys which wouldn't pick up before. So let's watch if he picks up now. Yep, he's got 4 on board. I still haven't discovered how to ride along on the wagon or skip along with it. So he's the one just turning out the gate there. And the one just turning in. He's got 4 and he's got 4, so they're both doing well really. Now we've got them working. I haven't had a look at the train for ages. I mean, we are playing Train Simulator, so you know. I would reckon that's the way that works. You know what? Anyway, so it's about you've got to set up the demand first. Let's just try and do it with one other industry. Because we've got a few. And I haven't put a train on this yet. On the cargo one anyway. There's nothing waiting because this produces product, but it needs iron ore and coal. Right, so we'll do the same over here. This has got oil, but where's the refinery? You know? We could maybe that's a steel mill. The refinery is miles away, I think. There's coal. And there's the refinery. So this would be a really long way to do this. But let's go and make sure we've got money first. We need about £1 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Buy road vehicles. We want to buy oil. And we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then we want to buy goods, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So now then, this oil wagon wants to go from there. Do a new line from there I've lost it. There it is. To there. We're going to call this Rothwell oil. Oil to refinery. And I've spelt it half and half like that because, you know, I want it to be that way on. So, let's go back. I'm trying to move, unless you click on the map, I keep forgetting. Unless you click on the map. That one, and that one. So number 22, bring him down here. 23. And 24. This guy. And this guy. So they're all going to happen first. He's only managed to pick up one oil. Well, because you see we haven't set the demand properly yet. So now then on this one we want a new line. And we want them to go immediately out to a long ass way to this refinery and bring this back to here. And then I want to call that off-roll oil refinery goods to, is it? Off-roll refined goods. That'll do. And then we have to, of course, that's number 25. 26. 27, 28. So that's what's happening there. And then now you can see them all. He's got one, he's got four. They're actually bringing the oil to the refinery, but the refinery won't get the oil and turn it into goods just yet. And they're going to get there first, actually, the second lot are placed. And we'll find also that mostly just still riding through the city, and that the road could do with a big upgrade. But I've only got 200k. Yeah. And the better way to have done it would have been with the railroad, because this is why it's called train fever, not horse and cart fever. You idiot, Andreas. Yeah, but you know, I just wanted to get it going, because they do say, you know, get these things going first with the horse and cart or with the basic stuff. And now we've got this call. Also bummed up here, what's all this about? It's an oil wagon. Let's put him straight on the new oil. Let's put him on the goods. So we've got an extra guy there, really. And an extra guy there. What he's doing with his coal. He isn't getting any coal, is he? So there's no, I ain't taking it anywhere to have a demand for coal. Call. That sounded like it said something else then. There is no demand for coal around where I'm doing it. So let's open this. I can't identify the line actually. Coal to the cargo depot, and that's the wrong place. So let me just see where I could take it to. Coal needs to go to the steel mill. So we put instead of central cargo, and that. Now we also have to bring in iron ore. I'm sure I saw some iron ore somewhere. Not that I can see it with all these things on, but we're just looking to see They still got no goods on yet, but these is doing 1 of 4, 4 of 4, 1 of 4, 0 of 4. Try and leave them on the screen. Wood. Well, sawmill. So it requires wood. We are looking for oil. So a lot of things that are actually brought here don't really make any sense. Are the bus stations. I mean, should I just bulldoze them? Save money. There's a refinery there. In fact, I think that's where I was supposed to be bringing the oil to. There's logs up this way, and you can see somebody else is bringing logs down. On here. Yeah, I'm still looking for the oil. Haven't forgot. But we are at like 48 minutes. Coal. That would be great for the goods. That one's the oil, of course. They don't need oil. They don't need oil. don't know whether I should go for a station. Oh, it's there, isn't it? That's it. We'll put 3 on. Put a new line on from there to there. lost where I'm working. I know to rough east. And where's that coal gone? Right, there is some way to hit the station, so we mustn't have been totally wrong in taking it. They still haven't got any. They're bringing 40000, of course, as you'd expect. We've got to find which of these wagons was on the coal run. You can't see much anyway with this. You can't drag your window out much. Rothwell East. That's where it wants to go anyway. I just can't remember where. There it is. Rothwell South Call. Rothwell South Call. to Rockwell East. Vehicles. Right, we're up on the hour now anyway, so cool. One, two, three, and they're all off to Southwell Coal. Unless you was to turn him around, he'd be off to Rockwell East. Just getting behind this one because he seems to be slower. Yeah. 8 mile an hour, then 9 mile an hour. They're all doing 9 mile an hour now, so. Right, there's just some more wagons we need putting on before we disappear. For the break. And because I'm running out of money like mad. That's the coal stack. We needed to bring oh dear. Proper East goods. Once we've got the coal and that there, we need 3 to bring the goods in. So got to be goods, and we'll need at least 3. Okay, so now then, 32. We will set hang on, line for we'll set all on a new line that will be called Well, these goods to town. Goods. To town. No point in following them. That's got 100, so it'll take a while to get going, no doubt. I think I'll leave it running for a little while at normal speed. Or maybe that's a bad idea. Let's make a save first. What was that? And let's call it 3. Okay. Oh look, 404 goods, 404 goods. So now it's working. And they've got 4, 4, 4, 4. The oil's working as well. There's only this guy, and he was last to go on there, of course, and this guy, he was last to go on there. See if he picks up. Yep, he does. And this guy, he's miles away from... Oh no, he isn't. I think he's nearly there, actually. If he goes straight on here... Oh yeah, he's not. He's at the junction, isn't he? So you can see that they're working now. So we can actually close all of those down. That was quite a nice little example. So it's based on demand, and you've got to get that demand going first in order for it to start producing. 4 there. 3 or 4 and 4 or 4. So then there would only be these ones. Stack them like this and then reverse click through them, and we can see I might not be able to see. Oh, there was only 4. 3 wagons, and then the actual before South River of released information. Could even put that one down there. And then we have the ability to watch one of them at least. So, but yeah, that's it, we're done. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, you know. And if you don't like watching, I don't know why you're watching it. You just, you know, if you dislike it, if you dislike the video, that's like, you know, when I do things like that, I think, oh, shall I give this a dislike because I've not enjoyed watching it. I think, no, that would just show that I'm a bit thick because I've sat there and watched a video I didn't like. If I don't like it, I just stop watching. So, you know, there's my little dig at you, tongue-in-cheek. Don't dislike my videos. I'll only just delete the comment anyway. I mean, you might put loads of dislikes on, so what? But I'm only just playing for myself really. And if you enjoy watching, then great, give us a like. If you don't, you know, it's nice to have the likes there, but it's obviously not nice to have the dislikes there. But I always like to wonder why people dislike videos. You know, what's the point in that? You know, what is the actual point in it? I suppose for some like people, the streamers and the professional guys, they like to do a video one way and then say, if you like it or dislike it, let me know. And then they'll do another video similar, a different way, a different style, and then they'll go by how many likes they get. But I don't think that's really feasible, because even if you do an A and a B version, there'll be just as many people dislike the A version as dislike the B version, or vice versa. And bad news is basically, you know, what travels stronger. People always like to make nasty comments, don't they? They prefer bad news. People prefer gossip, and they prefer controversy to just being nice, you know. I mean, I don't dislike on anyone's videos, and it's very, very rare that I'll even comment unless I'm really excited about something they've done, you know. But I will occasionally comment and just say, you know, like sometimes there was a guy and he was playing a game, a bus simulator, and he was stopping at the stops and he wasn't opening his back doors. It's a tourist bus game, and he wasn't opening the back doors. Now the passengers on this bus, they only get on the front and they only get off through the back doors. So he was picking them up at the airport and then going into the first town, where some of them would get off and some of them would stay on the bus to go to the next town, and then some people would get on and some people would get off, and basically the bus was filling up all the time but nobody ever got off. And then they delivered them all back to the airport. So he ruined the first guy's holidays, because imagine you just got off the plane and wouldn't let you off the bus. So you get off the plane, get on a bus to go to the town, and you might want to be off at the first or the second or third town, and yet he drives you around, I don't know, 6 towns, and then delivers you back to the airport, and then only then does he open the door. And now you've just had a 6-hour ride or a 4-hour ride on a bus in the hot sunshine. Your baggage is still, you know, on the coach, and you're stood there with not checked into your hotel room when you should be laid on the beach. So I made this comment, and everybody on the channel basically jumped on my back like I was, you know, a raw piece of meat being attacked, you know. And I was making a fair comment, because I was trying to say, look, you know, all you do is you open your doors. It's a tourist bus, it's not a prison bus. I think that's the comment I made, and everybody jumped on my back. It was like, I felt like a raw piece of meat in a lion's den. Anyway, never mind. You can't defend yourself against stuff like that. And then because people have replied to your comment, you can't delete it, and there's enough people talking about it, you know, that you just don't know. So I generally tend not to comment, because even though when I feel I've got a point to make and I'm right, it doesn't pay off, does it, you know? The guy should have just said, oh, let everybody just leave him alone. He's right, you know, I forgot to open my doors, you know, but he didn't. You know, which is what I would have done if I've made a stupid mistake. Like in this series up to now, I've made some really stupid mistakes. I've placed in this particular map, I've placed passenger bus terminals when I actually thought I was placing that's my phone, by the way, don't get up and answer your phone. I was placing cargo terminals, so I made a big mistake there, didn't I? There's a few things I've done which are a bit stupid. Anyway, never mind, that's how it goes. That's life. I'm just looking to see what that was doing. I was waiting to see if anything came up on there, but you know, they are miles away. I still don't know how to, you know, click into that. Oh, there he is. That was him moving there, wasn't it? So he's bringing nothing. Well, he's coming up for... He should have gone for iron ore, really, but because... should we just turn him round straight away? There's no point. We'll send him back straight away. Now we go back to Bideford West, wherever that is. It's this way. No, that's Rothwell Iron Mine. Iron ore. Where's he getting his iron from then? See which way it turns. I assume this must be him. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's coming this way. Back west. Okay, that's back west. So now there is one pick up because we've shown him that there's a demand. Until you actually start putting a demand on this by travelling to it and back to another place that needs it, they say, oh, we don't even recognise that you need any. You've an empty wagon standing there which can take iron ore, but we haven't got the brains to think, oh, we'll put iron ore in it for you. You know, I don't agree with the way that the game works, to be honest. Because generally an iron ore mine would produce a certain amount of iron ore, you know, like, I don't know, maybe you produce 100 tonnes in a month, and then you'd have to move it. I don't agree with the way that the time moves, you know. I mean, look at that, look, it's the 14th of March, it's the 15th of March, it's the 16th. A day's moving by at a second. You know, if you could say, well, let's just play for, you know, you should be able to change that to days and then change it from hours, you know. So you say, like, you could be playing right now and it takes, you know, a whole day for you to drive the one leg. So then you might have him rest up overnight. That gives you a new element to the game. And if you're going to comment, that's where I like the comments. I like comments to be, when I say I encourage you to comment, but I'm on about, talk about the game. Don't talk about how bad I am at playing it, you know. Or maybe if you're going to give me a tip, like say, you know, cargo and passengers don't mix, you know, type of thing like that, which I already know. I mean, I've played these games all my life, so I'm a bit amazed that it's thrown me a little bit, because they've changed the actual game mechanic on how stuff is produced. Normally we'd expect that just to say spit out goods. If you bring iron ore and coal, it will spit out goods, which it has done. I expected that, but it's the raw materials, like here, where I did not expect that to not spit out. I thought it would spit out goods and you'd have 6 or 8. As soon as you place a station, train station, or a road haulage company nearby, it would start to accumulate because it's in its vicinity. The other thing I don't like about this game is that this does not show you a circle of effect around it. So normally in these types of games you click on that and it shows you its area of coverage, you know, apart from perhaps with buildings like that, because it's just a one-off building that spits out a truck onto a road, and it depends on where you send it, so it doesn't need a circle of influence. But a bus stop should have a circle of influence. You know, I don't now know, look at all these people stood here. I don't now know how many buildings are covered by this. It's not even that they're really lit up. I mean, those two are lit up, aren't they? But that one isn't. Yet that's arguably further away from that bus stop than that one is. Even if you turn it off, they aren't any different. You know, and they're all working. That one's got no vacancies, that one's got no vacancies, and that one's got no vacancies. There's 10 people working there. They're all smoking and blowing smoke into the atmosphere, so they're all working. And that one is arguably closer to the bus stop than that one. So why is that one, it appears to be lit up more, not even when I select the bus stop. But all these buildings here in this area should light up. I think that's the fault with the game, really. You know, and if you want, I don't think you can build farms, can you? But you should be able to build farms, and you should also be able to say, "Do not build." I didn't want anybody to build in this region, but there, you know, look. So there's more commercial going up around here because I think there's lots of stuff happening here. I'm bringing lots of goods to this building. Anyway, you know, that's it from me. Basically, I've gone an hour and 22 minutes in this video, which I didn't mean to do. Been having a bit of a rant at the end, of course, and we've been waiting to see whether or not this picks up, but it hasn't still picked up. But it will no doubt pick up, you know. I'll maybe leave it running for a bit because I have a save, and if it goes to, I was going to say, if it goes belly up, what I'll do is I'll just reload the save. I could even reload save number 2, but I'll reload save number 3. As you see, we've got now a TF3 train fever or 3. So, right, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. As I said, I will reply, blah blah blah, anything you like. Leave a comment and try not to dislike. Thank you very much. Bye bye. I'll pause this game here for now while I get out of the video recording. Bye.